Hello! Woo! What's up, everybody? Welcome in. My name is Casey. I am the Guardian Oracle 33. Alright, we're back on here again. The kids went to the park. I got a roast going. Got some groceries. And everybody settled down. So let's try to shoot for a message here, huh? So I want to do like a you versus them. The overall energy, how you show up. So this read is for really anybody who has gone through married. Where'd that card go? Kutumi. The Ascended Master Kutumi. Here. Talking about initiatory experience. Your current situation is what is initiating your gifts. Alright. Katumi. Kuthumi. Alright, we got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. 5 swords on a split. Oh. I put it right here. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. It's like maybe what you're saying and what you're doing might not be completely in alignment. I don't know why I'm shuffling them like that. Alright, so let's see how we're going to do this. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels of the highest bright light. Wait, where's the fire? 3 of Swords, Magician. Magician, 5 of Swords. Okay. Current lifetime, so there's a gestational period here that's happening. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels of the highest bright light. Intention with the candles. Spring clarity. Protection. Passion and light. Oh, kindly. Holy Spirit, somebody else prays in tongues or light language. I sing the prayer. See the prayer? See, somebody's heavily armed. I was hearing heavily armed. A heavy prayer. What's up, Etsy? Yay, you're back. Yeah, I tried so hard to get that message out earlier and it just like was not having it. You wearing care? What's up, Mittens? Hey, can you get your popsicle water? You're not supposed to be in here. We talked about that earlier when I took you to the park and you went and played. This is my zone. You go to your zone. Do you want to go to your zone with the butt whooping?
No, I don't.
Then head that way on your own, or you're going to get one.
Oh, I don't want to.
No. Then that means you want a butt whooping. Get going before your sister gets in here, too.
Okay.
Thank you. What up? Why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, where could it be? All right. So this read would be more or less, well, I don't even know why, because I don't really much care for doing love reads, to be quite honest. I guess I've just been there, done that, seen it, you know what I mean? I'm like, sometimes there's some good ones, good stuff that comes through and you can feel it, but I don't know. I think a lot of readers, well, maybe it's just my love life sucks, that's so, you know? What you see on the outside is a projection of what you are on the inside. What's up, guys? Thanks for hitting the like button. 9 likes, 33 problems, and 9 likes. You versus them. I'm hearing providence. Providence. Alright, where do we want to start? Let's look at... See, I love you. See if anything wants to come out of here. Somebody's been writing. I hide behind material things. Ooh, you know what I just seen too? When somebody is a secret admirer. That's what I seen too. Like somebody would not even know that somebody is. Look at that. Five of Wands again, and that was that Five of Wands or Five of Swords earlier? I heard obsession. There's an obsession. See, I love you still. I hide behind material things. I hide behind material things, i.e., computer, my truck, all my shit. What did I just say? Nope. Okay, you got 10. 9. Hurry up. If you don't make the buzzer, it's going to be hot lava. 8. Oh no, 7. 6. 5. 4. Hot lava. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you made it. Alright, so. Mobites. Maybe. Get in there and finish up your sucker. You got another bite on there. Or your popsicle. Go to the side. You gotta turn it. Like a piece of chicken. Pretty good? Oh yeah, girl. Alright, for the highest good. Let's look at this. I heard anomaly. I want to feel that way again. I left when I saw you with somebody.
Hey, Mom.
Don't come get your sticky hands all over me, please. Go throw away your popsicle sticker, sucker. Words just don't want to wait. Go throw it away. Mama, get you away. Bring it here. Come here. Come here. I'm not going to say it. All right, girl. You're going to end up getting a bruising for a cruising today.
No.
When I say come here, that's what I mean. I'm not asking you 3 and 4 times. Get on down the road. Now get... Don't look at me like that. You want to get smoked?
Yeah.
You want to get smitten?
Yeah.
You get some of those. I'm not wrestling right now. I'm on my show.
Mom.
I'm on my show.
Oh, Mommy show?
Mommy show. That does not be an invitation for you to come up in here. Get out. Ellison. 1. 2. Then get going.
Fire.
Oh, girl.
No.
You're going to get a Mary Poppins, aren't you? Get up there. That's your zone. What?
Mom.
All right. See, I'm afraid to contact you. All right. Somebody is like on their phone now. Somebody has it like they've seen you call. They've seen you call. Somebody's making that decision. Definitely a decision with the 2 in the Hermit. Something could be burdensome here for somebody. Somebody could be just doing a lot of work. Writing a paper. I heard copy and paste. Maybe not sure if they're going to. Why did I just hear except girls? Cooper Marie Moon. You're gonna get a Mary Poppins next. Get going.
No, her house down.
You guys had your time? Bye. Go chill out. See you later, dude. Get in there too, or I'm gonna go get... Alright. In the past, I was making choices in a careless or superficial way. Now I have the higher duty. Now I feel I have a higher duty, and everything I do must have a deep meaning. Judgment. Everything I do must have a deep meaning. Okay. 2 of Swords. The passion I have for you has opened my perspective to endless possibilities, and I must prepare to face the challenges. 3 of Wands. So this does have something to do with the past for some of you. Some of you, you know, was with somebody who is a big liar over here. I kept delaying leaving my comfort zone out of bad habits, but not all has fallen apart, and I am forced to, now all has fallen apart, and I'm forced to face my pain in a rough way. Clap, 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 clap. I just want to talk, man. Maybe somebody's saying that. I just want to talk. Alright. Should we go for the master energy over the top? Or should we get into the read first? Alright. Alright. Would you do this shit again next lifetime? Would you do this again next lifetime? Guidance from the universe. Here we go. Somebody's name could be Sunny. Somebody with the D's names. Light armies here. I heard double D's. Double decker love. Alright. How you showing up, collective? How are you showing up? The energy that you show up in. This specific dynamic. In this present moment. In this present space and time. How are you showing up? For the highest good of all, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Woo! Dead and dog leg down. Shit, it ain't looking so hot over here. If you're asking yourself a question right now, it's just wondering or thinking, you know. No. You're not looking so hot. Collective, there's burdens. Overburdened, overloaded, responsibilities. Inability to cope with something here. See curses, rock bottom, exhaustion, rune. What? Just go get in that red one right there. Go in that red one right there. You can do it. Go get under there. Ten of Swords. Defeated. An ending. Could have been some sort of prophecy fulfilled here. Something about a fulfilled prophecy works both ways. Enemies in the camp. I heard enemies in the camp. Somebody's bad mouth and bitter bitchiness. Are you being a bitch? I hope you're not being a bitch. Hey, you're not looking so hot.
Yeah. Mama.
Alright.
Mama.
Let's look at the other person in this read. How are they showing up? That didn't take long. Wow, returning to one's roots. This looks kind of fucked up. Somebody's on their Cheerio way and somebody's like, Oh yeah, standing your ground. Standing up for your beliefs. Fighting your corner. Protective, defensive, determined, challenging. Somebody's like, you know, he's got, don't touch it. Ah, nope, none of them. Blow up. Kindness and simplicity over here, and over here the energy's a little defeated. So let's look at what that could have been. Two of Swords. I see 21, 21, 2. Energy levels here. Light armies here to help with something. 23. I've been seeing 23 all day. That's got to be somebody's number so prominent that I would bring it up. Even to the price on my freaking roast. What? Nope, you're watching this right now. Go. Go watch your show. That little face doesn't work with me. Get going. We went and had you time. Now it's mom time. After a minute, go finish that one up and then I will. Get up there. Thank you. Customer. Thank you, customer. Backstabbing. Okay.
Mom.
Collective, you been backstabbing somebody here?
Mom.
Showing up in that energy. Somebody's a bitching, doormat, failure. Can't see the collective being in that energy. But hey, we all have our days, right? Every dog has its day. Patience, right? Why the Six of Cups over here? Somebody got great news. Great news. He's traveled to the past. Has been able to recover documents or like pictures. Something that's lost in the fire. Somebody's able to. Something was recovered. I don't. What's a Xerox machine? That's the copier, isn't it? Xerox was the brand of it a long ass time ago, I think. That could be prominent. Cheerio, JP. Somebody's homesick for some sort of knowledge or wisdom or has been. That's why somebody, this person over here is going back to their roots. This is a you versus them, okay? You can put yourself whatever side you want to be in. It's not like I ain't never been there with 10 swords in my back. I ain't gonna lie. I got nothing to prove, right? My shit got fucked up a few times. See the curses stick out on that though, huh? Rock bottom. Alright, why the 10 of swords over here? There's fulfillment. I'm just going to say that. Somebody's returning to their past. There's 21 again. Look at that. That's 321. Somebody's got to be seeing that number. 21, 21, 21. 3, 6, 9. Sixes. Why the 10 of swords? Oh. Moving forward. This is fucked up. Somebody feels backstabbed, and I'm just going to put this out there.
Mama.
Go watch your... the ad? You're going to just have to wait. It'll buff out.
Oh, yeah. Mom.
Somebody's upset here or feeling defeated because of another moving on, okay? Accepting help, healing, forgiveness, rejoining the world. Rejoining the world. Here's the world.
Mama.
Somebody over here is returning to one's roots. Somebody over... Yeah, so it's like, whatever this is... I wonder if this isn't just transformational energy, but I specifically asked for you versus them, so let's go. Somebody's a little... there's not... No. Hey, are you two supposed to be in here?
I said,
No, and I said no. Get on down the road, sister.
No, I don't.
Get in there.
I don't want
Get in that other room and go watch your show. I took you guys to go play. You need to take a little rest. Put your feet up. Relax. Chill out. Pick up the blanket.
I got it. I got it.
Somebody's sad, somebody's leaving. America. I don't know why. Merc. Opportunities, it's very interesting, this energy over here. You have to remember, I'm a channeled reader, so this could just be something that's going on, something that could just be significant to, not even within the dynamics of what my intention for this read is, you versus them. Would you do it again next lifetime or not? This could just be some sort of synchronicity that comes up. This dude is down and out. And around. Failure. So he's finally accepting help and moving forward here. That's why the Ten of Swords. So somebody's admitting defeat. Somebody's asking for help over here. Finally. I heard finally. Rejoining the world. Rejoining the world. It's like somebody was put in purgatory. Somebody does a lot of bitching though. Like lots of bitching. Maybe somebody's putting an end to that part of themselves, like this bitching. It's well, you're gonna keep going. Tell me more over here. Somebody has collective. Okay. So you guys both. I wonder how you guys line up. There's something with the other world, other side. Look at this. 10 of Cups with this. Girls. 10 of Cups with the orb around it. See the colors? Get out. Go back.
I'm trying to stop. Why high on? Stop in the floor.
Well, don't jump up from the floor.
Mom.
You can. I made it so you guys can crawl under it. But don't go up on top when somebody's under there. You can hurt them. Let me see. Can you move your arm like this? Move your arm. Put your arm behind the sky. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle them around. Wiggle them around. Touch your toes. Touch your toes. Touch them. Touch your toes. Can you touch them? You got to touch them with your hand. Can you touch? Okay. Now jump up. Jump. Oh, you're going to be okay. Give me a hug. I need a hug. Oh, you just got better. All right. Okay, go watch your show. Is your show still going?
No. It's old.
You don't jump up on top because it can hurt her. Oh. Yeah, if you guys don't, if you're not into kids, I'm not going to be your reader. Yeah, got 5 of those things. It's like when they drag me away, though, they're always trying to show me something, you know what I mean? So it's interesting, because this does have children in it with the 6 of Cups, too. Returning to one's roots, like being able to be lighthearted and childlike. Somebody's figuring something out here, and that's clearing out a blockage here. It says 1-1, clear energy blocks, activating the higher chakras. Somebody could be doing other modalities like spinning or tapping or mantras. Ellison, leave it alone. Put it back down nice, please. Can't keep my eyes off this guy's hands. You know, look at his hands. It's the Magician. Current lifetime. Okay, so there's a gestational period for something to come about here. And it feels like with the 21, 21, 21, we've reached that gestational period now at this point. I said somebody keeps seeing 23. I walked over to my table and my hand kind of lingered, you know, behind. And I know it's like my higher self working through my body. It's like, whoop, and a stack of top cards come off. Why are you seeing 23 a lot? And I'm like, okay, I'll know that I knocked those off if 23 is in there. And I'm supposed to see something. Sure as shit. Card number 23 is in there. And it's talking about vegans, solitude, independence, and peace. Children, influences, nostalgia, youthfulness, and kindness. So something was finally burned off of somebody here in this side. I don't know what that is. There is something highly, the arts, some highly spiritual, or I'm hearing favored over here in this way. Okay, so let's look at why we've got the backstab in it here, and it does, you know, this could have been from a new job or something, you know, where you were creating for some of you, maybe where you were trying to concentrate and be dedicated and find success. You know, even though you were backstabbed, you've learned a lot of patience here. You know, when a guy gets to that point of, you know, being unaffected by the projections of others truly because you just see they're doing it from a wounded place. You know, that energy, when you elevate from that, that energy is kind of hard to hit you. Thank you for the floating heart, Moon Cat. You know, that energy, you know, it's not frequenting at that level. We've got 33 master number out here. Initiatory experience. Your current situation is initiating your gifts. Okay, so I'm going to go through Ascended Masters, and I'm going to see you versus them, what Ascended Masters are picking up on each end. The arts and the staff. Okay, let's look at the Ascended Master over here. For the you. Green Tara, healing light. Damn. Wow. Wellness unfolding, knowing that healing is a journey. Divine intervention, weighing up your options, choosing the highest good. See, somebody chose something different over here. Was this ending in defeat. So even though it looks like you were, Ellison, keep your hands to yourself. Even though it looks like you were defeated, maybe you got in a fist fight, maybe you got your ass whooped. You know, maybe there was something unfortunate that happened in whatever way that brought you to this. You got to see who was throwing hands, you know. You finally got, you know, where it was coming from. Maybe you've had turmoil and issues within your home life or within specific situations that seemed very trying for you. Almost as if you had this inkling that you've gone through Mother Mary, miraculous encounter, divine experiences. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid of being powerful. Wow. So there was some sort of intervention that happened over here for the collective, okay? Libra season could have been really prominent here. October 22nd is standing out. Don't be afraid. The green light. So the collective's coming in as a healing energy, okay? You could have lots of greens and purples. See lots of greens and purples when you're meditating as well. Alright, so you have that Ascended Master energy that's coming in your read. Okay, so it's talking about breaking down something. You know, it's almost like somebody was so tuned in to what they knew. Oh, that's okay. You're fine. Go play.
Mommy, what?
Okay, go take it and go play. I'm not going to keep asking you, girl. You're pushing it, Sally. Don't be afraid of being powerful, the green light. And it's like because you chose whatever this is that you went through. It was not what was expected for you to choose. Ellison, give me the rock, or do not hit it on the wall.
Okay. Right there?
Don't put it on the wall.
Right there?
What was this inability to cope? What's that over here? See, I see the fire and like somebody, that element. You know, it could be a fire sign here. What was it that you were having inability to cope with? Damn. Determination, hard work. And not feeling protected. There's some sort of riot that happened. Somebody delivered the final blow. Now there's blowback. Okay. Whatever it is, it moves something forward now. Somebody's able to see something in a childlike state. You know, I want to say too, when we have like really strong beliefs, it makes it really hard for us to, when we start to awaken, to go through those shifts. Because, you know, we really are like, how do I know this is good for me? You know, you ever been in that questioning stage of your awakening when you're just like, how do I know if that's good? How do I know? You know what I mean? And you're measuring up everything. Show me the backstabber. This could be somebody who's confident. A Knight of Wands. King of Wands. Somebody who's a leader. Somebody who runs something here. I heard they're in a frenzy. In a frenzy? What does that mean? Frenzy? Going crazy?
Mom.
This is the backstabber. You know what it feels like too? Is like the money. Money and the bitches. Cars and the clothes. I don't know why I'm hearing that right now. But it's like that could have been what somebody is now defeated in. You know, what they see as a failure. Because out here, you know, now they ain't got job. Now they don't have work. There's not, a new job or something that ended. They were defeated in. Looks like I'm hearing enemies were in the camp. Look how many people are behind this leader. See how many people are standing behind this leader. Ooh, thank you for the makeup brush. So many people are behind this leader. And I asked who's the backstabber. Could have like 4 other people minus this person. Why'd I say that? Who's starting shit or, betrayal. Bad mouthing, just bitter. Okay. So because of this energy, there's no, I asked, we've got no hard work, not protected, okay? Moving forward, moving on. I want to say too, like, if you were kids with this person or grew up with them in whatever way, or experienced some sort of, allowed yourself to open your heart up to be back in some sort of childlike behavior, childlike state with them in whatever way, distrusted them with stuff from your childhood. There's a lot about childhood here. Somebody used that to betray you or to stab you in the back. Cooper, Ellison, get out. Somebody here is actually hurt, though. You know what I mean? I have goosebumps. Like, somebody actually is hurt. Somebody got hurt. And maybe that stopped, like, really took somebody's confidence away. Rock bottom. Because Green Tara comes out here, and she's Ascended Master, and she's talking about that wellness is slowly unfolding. And I see that. And this is my loss and grief, but it came out the 5 of Cups in reverse. And it's talking about moving forward, rejoining the world again, and enthusiasm that happens after this, backstabber. Really feel like it's a corporation for some of you. With that airlines being there, some sort of, Delta or some sort of bigger highline or bigger company that you've spent and sunk in a lot of time into. You know what I mean? You could have been there for like 20 years and then somebody shows up and like it's been like the last fucking worst 5 years of your life and you're like this close to probably you're probably like this close to retiring, and it's like anything you can do just to hang on to get your retirement, right? It could be something like that for somebody here too. Somebody hurt on an airplane? Something happened to somebody on an airplane? There's like a cursed flight or a cursed, plane, or I don't even know. They're showing me like Bermuda Triangle, like areas of, I heard sinkhole. Okay, so there's word of mouth here about whatever has happened. See, and it's talking about whatever has happened is what's initiating you into your natural gifts. Somebody here might just pick up a guitar and be able to play. For real, with the arts here. Might just be able to pick something up and be able to play it like you've known it your whole life. You're naturally better at somebody in a specific field. You know what I mean? And it's you're natural in that. I heard, yeah, they come to snuff the rooster. Oh yeah, he ain't gonna die. No, he said he ain't gonna die. So I tried to take somebody out too, with that. They came to snuff the big dog. They wanted to take the head honcho out. That's what I'm saying. It's like somebody's been here for a really long time. They probably got, you or whoever, their wisdom, I would say from lots of years of experience, but not just that. It's a disposition that you naturally have in whatever field this was. Very good at what you do. There could be a nostalgia. See, somebody's looking back to a specific space and time in their life when things were better. They were younger. They had more courage, more confidence. Definitely with the nostalgia here. For some, I just seen this, like somebody who was a dick to somebody else in high school comes back around and somebody completely changed, they, I'm getting on a scam alert on my computer. Scam alert. Somebody is like, they're still the same person that they were, you know what I mean? For some of you, and you thought it would be cool to intertangle or intermingle with them once more. I don't know, it kind of knocks somebody off on their high horse. I heard your Asher looks big up there on that high horse. Alright, so you had a little pain there. You're showing up as something fucked up happened, okay? But you are moving forward, slowly but surely. Okay, there is something that's activating here, and it might be because of this downtime. This is driving me nuts. It could be driving somebody nuts having downtime. I heard being at somebody's mercy. Being at somebody's mercy. Alright, let's look at the Ascended Master energy that is crowning. This was a person that you've had some sort of entanglement with this lifetime. Somebody gets hurt or is always sick, too, I would say that. There's always something kind of off. Somebody here struggles from like constant exhaustion or sickness or illness, and it has a lot to do with where you've worked. It's like absorbing all those toxic energies, like the sound. Somebody works at a place that's like really loud, and those sounds are like, it just wears on the body, you know what I mean? Like conveyor belts and machines. And
this is for you.
Oh, thanks, girl. Oh, why don't you hang on to it for me? Okay, so Ascended Master on this side.
It won't hurt you. It's a nice spider.
It's a nice spider.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt people. What?
We've got Elmora, spiritual force field. Protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. Like over here, it's a different energy. Like it's just a whole different energy. Fire energy. Okay, thank you. Go see what Ellison's doing. She went to the closet, I think. Somebody here on this side, this person is, I would say, I don't even know how to say that. When there's a walk in spirit in somebody's being, it's like very interesting energy with that protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. Because this person looks like they're able to, with the way that the lines are going, the directions. This one's like more energy that's trying to heal. I wonder if this person's not trying, to heal you or vice versa. The heart. Somebody's heart. Open the door. Success over here. Okay. Somebody is successful at what they do. I would say somebody over here have goosebumps. Somebody's very... I talked about praying when I first opened the read, right? Somebody over here... come to heal, come to be a healer. I heard you placid bitch right now. You placid bitch. There's an angry, like, I heard alternative rock. There's like an angry, like energy that's like screaming, I don't know what it is. If this is like a dark energy that's been on somebody for a while, or something that's just been carried for a long time, like that shadow aspect grew further and further on somebody. Maybe, you've put it away through your addictions, in whatever way, or whatever way you've coped to move on. It's like somebody's coping mechanisms over here are no longer, even this, with this being said, there's somebody out here that has a great deal of confidence, and I also want to say, even with these people behind this King of Wands, somebody doesn't like somebody that's in a position of power. I'm just going to say that. Like, they want to backstab them, or that's what they've done, you know what I mean? Or want to defeat a leader in whatever way this is. And it's like, if you know the King of Wands, he is kind of, well, that I would say the Emperor too. He's kind of a more... my way's the highway, kind of. You know what I mean? Rules with a stronger fist than most. It's funny, he has a fist here. His hands in a fist. So we're just going to dig into this. Somebody's a healer over here. I'm going to say that. Especially with like this energy blockages. Somebody here could be a Reiki master or do Reiki. Reiki, spiritual force field. Okay, so this is the current lifetime. There's a gestational period here that something, you could have adopted something, known this person, or something came about in your teenage years. Like two people experiencing something super paranormal at the same time or with one another or in whatever way that is. Ellison, go to the living room. Go. Get going.
Mom.
Let yourself love and be loved. This is so interesting. Somebody could have the name Rose too. I said the name Sunny. See, and I'm hearing deviated septum again. Somebody could have something going on with like their nasal passages or their nose or it's like, I don't know why I'm seeing this. And I think I seen it when I was young, when people are getting like a facelift or whatever, but I can see somebody like, I don't know if they're putting fat in there. It's fucking gross. I hate stuff like that. It's yucky. Somebody here could have like had a facelift or did like, not just the Botox, like they're getting up in that hoe. They're getting up in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And it's like this long thing. Yeah. Not for me. See, that could be like, too, somebody went under the knife and it turned out no bueno. Maybe you went under the knife and the surgery, something, you know, you're even more fucked up now. You know, and maybe that was, because that was what it was talking about. Even if you were a stupid confident person, there's somebody talking some ish. You know, always yapping. I can feel that energy. There's like somebody's tired here. Okay. So what energies do you two share together?
Mom, Papa Amy's mom. Papa Amy, Mom.
Unicorns could be prominent here. Lady Portia, overcoming limitations, karmic release, let go of the need to be right. Karmic release. Ooh, and I could feel like Gaia just absorbed, like as Gaia's going higher and elevating higher through certain, it's a little rocky, it's a little rough. Green Tara and Gaia are really prominent here for somebody. Somebody here wants to be buried, you know, not burned. They want to be buried. Somebody's going into the earth. Somebody's going into the land. You know, somebody wants to, this is a side note. Somebody here wants to unalive or like put somebody who's, bury the body, put it in the ground. And I see like this huge tree that there's already a hole dug for. Too, I also want to say like somebody's been just flopped out of an airplane or dropped off in that way somewhere. It's some crazy message. Girls! Yeah, better not say that. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to do, I know, God bless you, trying to do this while you have those kids. Okay. So I do too want to say, like, between this, for some of you, this is like definitely, you know, it's like I talked about the Greeks and the Romans, or the Greeks and the Romans earlier, and they were talking about the Greek gods. And so somebody here, like on a deeper level, like not just this read, but somebody here's existed for a very in very many different energies and very many different attributes of self-discovery, self-awareness. Somebody, this person over here, interacting with the light and able to channel that wisdom and knowledge in whatever way. Somebody's realizing that on this side. So I wonder if, you know, how did the interaction, because I see a marriage here, there's some sort of traditional values that both of you shared, whether this was through sharing knowledge, social groups, education, or beliefs in whatever way of the Hierophant. This was something that was shared that's now changing, or somebody, I heard you've changed. You've changed. What's up, Jack? I channel that name all the time in my head. Most of the time it's for myself, but over like the last 4 years, the name Jack has been really prominent when I'm like channeling Ashtar Command or the Black Federation or working with in that other way. So that was cool to see that. Thank you. I love my hair too. Yeah, but those trolls are given the publicity that lets the YouTube know I'm in their algorithm because their trolls get on there, you know. You've shared knowledge. So you've shared knowledge before. And I think you're going to do it again in the future. Why do these two come together? What's something spiritual retreat host? Okay, so maybe you guys did meet at some sort of spiritual retreat or some sort of crystal healing class. Maybe a class where you guys have channeled. This is so interesting. Okay, so both, like I said, somebody has the gift here to channel. They're called to download and deliver messages from the spirit realm and bring closure, healing, and peace to others. Okay, so that's what this feels like with that like peace. Maybe this person's brought you peace, whoever this is over here, who's, you know, going through a healing or, you know, used to be able to do something, you know, or, you know, spot for where they're at, and now it just seems like they've kind of just stayed down for a while. I'm telling you, automatic writing comes out. Automatic writing. If you are a channeler and you channel information, that's for a reason for you to be able to write books. Leave something here. That's the best thing you can do. If you just want to be a hermit, at least channel knowledge and wisdom, write it and share that information. Make copies, you know, make it in a kid's book, something that's fictitious. Leave something here, right? I heard leave no trace. Somebody's like, I ain't leaving a trace here. And astro travels. You are being called to communicate with spirits, entities, and guides in the astral realms to retrieve and share the messages. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's like channeled energy here. Alright, on the soul level, what's an obstacle for this person with the Ten of Swords over here? 2 cards. Oh, wow. Creativity. Yeah, it's like I said, somebody was been. Was it been like a shoulda, coulda, woulda? I can feel that energy. That energy is just like, you know, it's just an old programmed energy that's just like, I can't, I'm not, you know, never being able to make up a decision, you know, to exhaustion. Somebody failed in a leadership position too. There was ruin and now there's bitterness that's been harbored in somebody's, it looks like their heart chakra over here. Somebody could be having like bad dreams or trippy dreams and think somebody's trying to do something to them, but really it's their own soul, like trying to, somebody's very stubborn, you know, in whatever way. And it feels like there's been a block in somebody's creativity. One of the ways the divine wants to connect with you is through creative expression. It gets you out of your busy mind to feel, listen, and to know how best to follow the energy through you, flow the energy through you. You are being called to tap into your creative side, to reconnect and discover many talents. Be open to the process and let it flow without judging yourself. And that's one of the hardest things to do. That's what it feels like too, lots of judgment. So now even like in your own being, somebody's had to, you know, the energy that's showing up is they're on this mode of discovery through lots of betrayal. That's kind of, you know, yeah, releasing the past. Somebody like vicariously lives in the past. Okay, that's a blockage that somebody has. You know, not knowing even how to set themselves free. You know, it's almost like somebody's so dead set on a fucking belief or politic or in whatever way, they're blinded by their own, you know, they're blinded by their own spite, their own need to be right here. Somebody gets a lot of information and then like goes online and now they're a fucking guru, right? And they're not. You can't just be a guru because you read a bunch of stuff. I don't care who you are. I'm on the phone.
to add.
It'll be done. Just go chill out.
No to add.
Go do exercise till it comes back on.
No to add.
It's fine.
Oh, I'm not to add. Fighter, Mom. Fighter, Mom.
Yeah, you've got emotional healing and body wisdom in reverse. I told you something is wrong. Will you please too go to the living room and go play? Go. Go. An obstacle for this Ten of Swords energy that's showing up with your creativity block. Somebody that has been a has-been. Or, you know what I mean? Maybe somebody did heal with the light or know how to access that part of them. You know, their guide just looks at them like, you know, I don't know if this person's ever going to wake up. I don't know if this person's going to see through, you know, somebody's blinded by their own pain, their own grief, their own resentment towards whatever's happened to them. Release the past wounds to embrace new beginnings. And then that's like been the hardest thing is endings for somebody over here. Fucking ending something. Whatever this is for you. It looks like something as a childhood or something that's been carried through with these two girls out here playing in the dirt. You know, there's swift news here that leads some sort of discovery or that something ends. Either whether somebody passes away and, you know, you harbored that much hate and resentment and then you never say anything. You know, somebody here doesn't want, it's not worth it to be angry. That's what it just feels like. Somebody who's just in the past. Like, how can anything change? You know, and resents anybody that has new ideas outside of that. You know, bitching and bad mouthing, and then they're like a doormat to all these energies that they've called forward in whatever way it is. You know, this has been a tricky situation, and you guys have overcoming limitations that's combining you in the middle. So both of you have had to overcome limitations, and I think that would be the reason for the energetic. I heard anomaly, like maybe you guys are supposed to be two ships passing in the night, and then you end up having interaction, and a whole new fucking timeline started, you know, or opened something back up for another. I also think that somebody here, you know, I can feel over here, they work with this consciousness, okay, and they're able to receive information or channel information about energies that are around people, on people, or can see through the heart of them, who they truly are. Perhaps you know, if this is you, you're even astro traveling, or perhaps you're being called to coach, to explore transformational mentorship for others, you know. That's what I'm saying. It's like somebody over here, they're more physical, like 9 to 5 work, you know. Keep your hands to yourself, Missy. I'm not sure what the blockage with the past is over here, but I know that their heart's been closed off. You know, you had emotional healing and body wisdom. Dude, when you close that heart off, like there's so many energy centers in your body that are not working anymore that make it so hard for your vitality to connect, because you have to remember that your heart is your life source energy, right? Ellison, keep your hands to yourself or I'm going to paddle you. Okay, so I want to look over here. What is the blockage for this person over here? The limitation that this person has moved past, or the yearning. Harmony. I am open to the idea that I am the image of God. As such, I have the power to bring light into my life. I turn all the darkness in me into light. In the absence of complaints, anger, and hatred, I find harmony. Ooh, so this person for you could have been like super Debbie Downer, heavy. Because I'm telling you, like, this energy over here is heavy. This is somebody who's really doctrinized, or who's really into the industry, or into, you know, being on the phone, or, you know, somebody here does a lot of digging, looks into a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? And I'm not sure why. Because every way they're trying to do something or go up at it is just, maybe it's not authentic, it's not working. There's other people that have the same ideas. You know, maybe they're talking about self-expression, authenticity here. Okay, so once, you know, over here, this person's been able to move themselves from this energy, it looks like there's been growth here, you know. Somebody got their innocence back, you know, taking the light, or making people have to grow up too soon. You know, it seems like the energy over here is just, maybe you are younger than this person too. You know, there could be that, you know, there's just goodwill and simplicity. Somebody's very simple, and for some reason you've shared a path with this other person, and for whatever way. So I want to look at that. Tell me about the path that these two have shared with this interaction. For some of you, it's been family. I see the cup. Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. To heal. Like this could be such a very powerful soul, old soul. And I feel like whatever it is that you do that irritates this person, that's the thing that like shoots them into having their first astral travel, okay, right? Look at the moon on the face on the moon. This is what connects them back to Gaia, okay? To the resilient spirit in whatever way, whatever it is that you've done or that you've moved forward to. What is this that you've done that's inspired? This other celebration, let go and have fun. Yeah, it's just about being like naturally curious, going back to this lighter energetic state. It's like there's so many things perhaps that you over here you didn't get to experience in your childhood, younger years. Maybe you grew up a lot faster, you know. It does feel like too, you know, when Jesus goes out to the desert and he leaves his parents for a while, quite a while in the Bible. You know, I see determination. It's like this person has that determined spirit. I would say both did, but it's like somebody does things very different. It's like a new age. If we're going to talk about like indigo or the blue rays, I would definitely say like this is the new energetic breed or energy or access to different consciousnesses that feels on this side. And you guys have come together for leadership and blending together. Now this is very interesting. You know, maybe somebody's accepting that at some point, that they are, whatever this has been, this limitation between the two of you, whether it has been through commitment, religion, conformity, or traditional values, that there's this, without a doubt, is supposed to bring about these revelations for healing, the power of healing for the mind, body, and soul. There's leadership out here. There's some sort of leadership role that you guys would both share. It is coming together. You know, Temperance is out here, and that's right over the Archangel Raphael. So that's like Archangel energy. That's what I'm saying. Like this energy could be very prominent too. See, look, it says confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. So somebody's just confrontational over here. And they are. In their spirit, they're just confrontational. You know what I mean? It's because they're not connected to their body. They're not connected to the higher conscious aspect or in whatever way that you see that. There's a lot of advanced wisdom and knowledge that somebody has out here. What brought you to this wisdom and knowledge that you have inside? Children and dragonfly. There's a lot about children, childlike play over here. I'm saying like children are a gateway for somebody over here to connect to that purity, or like bring back to celebrate. I'm seeing a cupcake out here. Live life to the fullest. Know that your children are protected over here. Oh my God. Are you serious? Don't sit up there on the couch and don't touch stuff. It's not yours, don't touch it. Get going and get in there. Go potty. down yet? You should be in there laying down taking a nap right now. Yes. Are you done? Peanut butter. Okay, we're back. Apologize for the interruptions. That's just one of those days. Alright, now we're getting into this. So there's something that blends together through whatever these energies share. Okay. So now that we got that out here and we know that there's something, honey, let go and have fun. Okay, you can set it on the counter. Don't even come in here. I'm done talking to you. You better start minding. I don't care. You heard what I said, sister. Alright. You guys like enemies. It is. It'd be like in the 3D, you're enemies in some ways. Whether you guys are both going for the same, you guys have both had to overcome the same limitations, or you both have had to give up. Go set it on the table. Sit down. Watch your show. Chill out. Relax. Some way, whatever this is, the limitations that you have both experienced in your coming forwards, that limitation that both of you shared, whether it was the same limitation or in whatever way, somebody didn't take, there has to be endings for new beginnings, okay? And this detoured somebody from a position that they once did hold, okay? Or took their determination from them. They were just defeated into exhaustion by whatever way or energies that they were working with. And really it just feels like a lack of self-awareness, Somebody could work with curses or do something with that aspect of the magic too, betrayal, just bad intentions for others, wishing bad on others. And, okay. And over here at the core of this being is a wholeness, okay? It's a very kind, goodwill, simplistic. This is about past influence too, and that could be what this is. Past influence with the returning to one's roots is to look at something once again. Maybe this is a parent, maybe this is a husband, maybe this is a wife, maybe it's an aunt and uncle, or whatever way, a boss, a leader, somebody that you looked up to, whatever obstacles that you guys have both had to overcome, which is knowledge and beliefs, this new education, those limitations. It grew somebody in one area, in one realm, and on the other side of the fence, it completely What's besieged mean? Cooper Marie. You know I'm on the right? Alright, guys. Well, anyways, I've got to end this read. I've got to go. That's 2 reads I haven't been able to finish for whatever reason, but you get the point. Maybe I'll come back and finish this read, or maybe that was all supposed to come out. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Kisses from Idaho.